We're back with a bird's eye view camera here. We're going to be talking about my VHS collection. So what I have is a stack on the floor over here. It's so large I had to put it on the floor. I can just stack it up on the desk because if it fall, it would be crucial. So I went through a little phase back in 2024 of just wanting to collect VHS tapes. So I have this stack over here, and then I have clamshells on another shelf in a different room. So we will go grab that after we're done with this stack. So I guess we go ahead and get going. My VHS player doesn't work great anymore, but it still plays them, but it just doesn't like rewind them or anything. So it's bad. But so I probably won't collect anymore. But if someone like gives me a collection, why not? And first up, we got Batman Forever, one of the best Batmans ever because it has one simple name in the corner, Jim Carrey. And by the look of it, I think I only have one other Jim Carrey film on VHS, not in this stack. So this is cool to have. This is the best out of the original four. It didn't even have Michael Keaton in it. It had Val Kilmer. I just think this is the best because it's much more goofy. It's much more like the second one is like my least favorite out of the four because it's just it feels more serious. Like you have Danny DeVito as the Penguin, but I just don't feel it because I don't know. Like I don't feel like I don't know. It's just I don't feel that serious stuff with the Penguin. Like I feel so serious in that movie. Maybe it's just so dark. And even in the first one, I still kind of felt that with the Joker, like Jack Nicholson as the Joker. So here's the tape. So a couple months ago, I was watching this, and it like started to break. And so if you grew up in like the 80s or 90s, you'll know that like the tape came out of the tape, and like it's about to fall apart because my dad had to open it up and fix it, and like it's about to fall. Like there's no screw there, right there. So I have to be really careful with this tape. But I do love Batman Forever. It's a good one. Don't chew on my VHSs. Don't do it. Go back to rolling over whatever you were doing. That's creepy. Don't look at me like that. All right. Next up is one of the best movies ever made, Jurassic Park. I was really happy to find this one for real cheap too. Most of these were like 99 cents, so that was really cool to find one of the best. Like I think it was my sixth favorite. So yeah, 99 cents right there on the spine. So yeah, the camera isn't the best here, so I gotta remember to like hold it closer to here rather than back here. So if I want to hold it like this, you can still kind of see it. Just gotta. Yeah. So this is Jurassic Park. You know, one of the best ever made. I really like this movie. I think this is in pretty good condition. I think like there are some tapes in here that I did get from like relatives' house, and they look terrible. I do have a couple sealed VHS too, so we'll get to those later. But this one's in pretty good condition. I mean, like pretty good from like being from the 90s and stuff. So yeah, you've always loved Jurassic Park. There was a scene in this movie. I don't remember from watching it from like the DVD or like on digital where I mainly watch these movies. And towards the beginning, I was just like, that's real? I didn't know that. Oh boy, here comes the mad part of the video. I do own X-Men on VHS, and it is... So, as you guys might know from the X-Men ranking or the non-2024 video I made, this one is not my favorite. But I got it, again, for 99 cents down here. And it's a movie I've seen, and I don't think it's bad. I just think it's pretty okay. I think it is pretty cool. Like, this looks really cool. Like, someone... Oh, thanks, Ron, for writing your name on it. Like, jeez. So, yeah, and the tape is vertical. Ron, quit writing your name on my X-Men tapes. Jeez. So, yeah, not my favorite, but, you know, pretty good. I also have this camera up here. Forgot about that. This is a creepy looking case. Star Wars Episode 1. The reason it's creepy, if you look real close, you can see Darth Maul's eyes on it. I don't know if you can see it. It's really bright in here. Yeah, you can probably see it. I don't know. I just think it's really creepy. Like, I can barely see the rest of his face. It's just his eyes that really stick out. Well, in the light now, I can probably see the rest of his face. But, yeah, again, this is like an X-Men situation. I don't like this one, but I think it's universal opinion that it's just like, this is okay. I think it's like a 5 or something on Letterboxd. Let's look. Let's see. Star Wars. The Phantom Menace. Okay. Yeah, I give it a 5. It's okay. not as I mean, it had to start the prequel somehow, and it didn't leave great pathway because I don't really love the second one either, but I do love the third one. Third one's the best Star Wars movie, so this one's good enough. I don't know, it's just pretty long. I do like the title. Like, every generation has a legend. Every journey has a first step. Every saga has a beginning. I'm so cringy. Another vertical tape. So, yeah. We have more Star Wars later. Towards the bottom of this stack, so. Alright, here's one. Next two are... I just made a point about not dropping these things, and this one just falls out of the case, so. Not my fault. This one I got from my mom's mom. So, her side. And, she has two brothers, so I bet they, like, destroyed this case. It looks awful. Like, this looks like someone took a bite out at the top from this angle. But it really just looks like this. So, like, half of the flap on the top. Like, this is really flimsy, so you gotta be really careful with this one. But I have seen this movie. And I honestly liked it. I think it was fine. The sequels definitely weren't as good, but this one was really dark for some reason. Like, it looks like it should be, like... Well, I mean, this is kind of interesting. This looks really cool, though. It just feels like it should be more... Like, it is rated PG, but it looks like it should be more, like, kid-friendly. Like, these turtles... And then you have, like, the Michael Bay movies, which should be, like... more serious adaptation, and like this has a lot of swears and stuff, so I thought that was really interesting when I watched it. But yeah, I like this. I don't know why I thought this was always cool. Like, I think that was like the poster. This is only 95 minutes, huh? I remember watching this, and then we had to take a break to either eat like pizza or spaghetti. It was me, my dad, and Reed watching this. So, and then just a bunch of pictures of like the classic cartoons. I was never a huge fan of the Turtles. Like growing up, I always thought the show was just kind of weird. But the movies, I'm a pretty big. I like them. I own TMNT, like the 2007 animated movie, and then I've seen all three of the 90s ones, and then I've seen Mutant Mayhem. So I like the movies; they're pretty fine. I'll watch the Michael Bay sometime. Here's another one from my grandmother. It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids in terrible condition. It comes with tummy trouble. I remember watching this at her house before she got rid of her VHS player. Not to me. I got mine somewhere else. But yeah, I like this. It's been a really long time since I see this movie, but I remember liking it fine enough. If it didn't look like someone took a bite out of the bottom, then maybe it'd be better, but yeah, I don't know. I don't remember a lot of this. I think it's a pretty cool concept, but another vertical tape. Honey, Shrunk the Kids with tummy trouble. So I don't have a ton to say about this, but it's there. Next up is a sealed Mrs. Doubtfire. I got this for... I probably took the sticker off. That's not how much I got it for. Yeah, I think I took the sticker off most of these. So, yeah. This is sealed. I didn't open this because... Well, number one, I am not the biggest fan of Mrs. Doubtfire. I think it's a really good movie. I just, like... I can watch this on Disney+. Why would I open this? I think it's a cool little collectible to have a seal. I have two. I need to stop dropping these things. I do have two sealed VHS, so I doubt these will go up in value, but I don't know. Maybe you never know. This thing will go up in value. So, and it's just cool to have a sealed VHS, and a movie I really like is Mrs. Doubtfire. So, yeah, it's winner of 2 Golden Globes, Best Picture in the comedy section. I'm like 95% sure this did not win Best Picture at the Oscars, and then Best Comedy Actor, Robert Williams. He delivers the best performance. We're not talking about the movies, so I would show you the tape, but you know it's sealed, so I don't want to open it for that. Next up is I actually haven't seen this one yet. I probably watched this on like streaming or something. I'm not gonna. I don't want to put in the tape just to watch it. So, Ocean's 11, the 1960s version. This one is my dad's favorite, so I saw this. I was like, well, why not? I like before my VHS player really stopped working. I was like, well, maybe I'll watch this. But I think we also have it on DVD. I do want to watch the Steven Soderbergh movies because, like, I just feel like you can't really go wrong with those ones. But this one, like, if he says this is his favorite, then I'll give it a watch. It's not even rated. How am I supposed to know if they say the F word? I mean, it seems like a pretty cool concept. Oh, yeah, 127 minutes on there. Okay, this is a very Warren-looking tape. Just got the Warner Brothers logo up there. But it is a vertical. Those are kind of cool. All right, we got another sealed one. Operation Dumbo Drop. I have seen this one. I did not get this one for $10 or $5. I think I got it for like maybe more than $1, just a little bit more. I don't know. I like this. I like it fine enough. It's got the guy from B Movie in it. This guy right here. And it got Danny Glover. I like Danny Glover. This is a pretty cool story. Not one of my favorites, but it's still pretty good. About 108 minutes, so you're really not missing much while watching this. But if you really want to, I think it's pretty good. So yeah, I got this. It's sealed. I don't know how much. How much does it? Let's look that up right now. How much does it go for? Sealed Operation Dumbo Drop VHS. So this one's for like clamshell. Okay, that's what we want because we have the clamshell. So not too much. We got like $9.50 on it. So not yet, but so yeah, mixed prices. I mean, no one really knows much about this movie anyway. So, and of course, it's a Disney picture. Watch it on Disney Plus. You could probably you're like this isn't. These are novelties at this point. You're not gonna watch all your movies on VHS. That's not what I do. Okay. I'm not getting my entire movie collection on VHS. That's a novelty. I'll pop one tape in every once in a while. The Wizard of Oz is up next. And this one's cool because it has a little book inside. It's attached. Okay, so this is the 50th anniversary of The Wizard of Oz. So back in 1989, this released. And yeah. I probably should rewatch this one because I did watch Wicked. And yeah, this is good. I just never was really, really attached to this one. But Wicked is really good, so I'll talk about that in the video. I did put a post out a few days ago, but it was 2 hours long. Like, how did they afford to do that? Like, you'd think movies that came out like almost 100 years ago would be shorter. Just showing off this tape before. It's The Great Outdoors. I really like this movie. I think it's really funny. I don't know. You think by the looks of it. Thanks, Travis, for writing your name on it. Now your name's gonna be shown to millions, probably. Maybe not. You think I wouldn't like this one just because, like, I don't know, just from looking at the cover, you wouldn't think so. But it's not too long. It's like 90 minutes ish. Yeah, about 91 minutes here. It's pretty funny. I like all the conflicts and stuff. So, you know, I don't hate this one. Oh, he's even got a little end there. That's nice. All right, next up. Temple of Doom. I might have shown this one off a couple times. That and the next one. And the Lost Collection we have. But, yeah. This one is not amazing. It is definitely a turn for the role of Indiana Jones. I will say that. It is very interesting. But, I don't know. I just think it's really weird. Like, I would trade this in for Raiders of the Lost Ark in a heartbeat, because that's a really cool action movie, but, like, this is cool. This is a really heavy tape. What? This is really heavy. Why is it so heavy? Like, hang on. Here, let's hold Wizard of Oz, which also has a book in it, but it shouldn't be at. Like, yeah, this is way heavier, and this is longer, and has something in it. So why is this tape so heavy? That's weird. So yeah, heavy Indiana Jones tape. And then the best Indiana Jones movie I do have the privilege of owning. It is the Chapter 25 in the Complete Adventures of Indiana Jones. So when I looked at this, I thought that's only going to be a chapter of the movie, but I kept looking, and no, it's actually the movie. So I think this was like the 3 movies, and then like TV show episodes that were released. I guess I don't know. I didn't really do too much research. I wanted to make sure this was the actual movie, and I'm glad it was because I really like this movie. So I have talked about this at length before. So this is really just an episode to show off the tapes and stuff. And then finally, we got my favorites, the special editions of the Star Wars trilogy, the original one. So basically, back in 1997, George Lucas made some changes to the original trilogy. So they were way different than what we have now. So this is basically what we have in like the Disney Plus, right? So this is basically what I grew up with, because I didn't grow up with the original editions. I really want to search them out, but I'm not like one of those like, oh yeah, this bad CGI Jabba was always in there. No, I know what I'm talking about, but these are cool. That's really cool. So I got this from my grandparents' house. This just looks really cool. So it has this little slider, and then we have the 3 originals here. So we'll show off each of them. Starting with Star Wars Special Edition. And so, yeah, I guess he still didn't want to call it A New Hope. So this is back when he changed it to A New Hope. So back then it was just Star Wars. Like when it opened up, it just said Star Wars. You know, it didn't say Episode 4 or New Hope, because it wasn't that yet. It was just Star Wars. He didn't know if he was going to make more of these or not. So this is a really cool way of doing it. So, yeah, like a lot of sources just call it Star Wars. And to respect it, it is kind of hard for me to say that because, well, like, if I just said Star Wars, you'd think I'd be talking about, like, the entire brand and stuff. So this is, like, if I say Star Wars, then, like, no one's going to know what I'm talking about. But it's okay. See, I was stupid. I thought back in the day people just went to the theaters to see this and just said, Episode 4, I just got here. What did I miss years prior? No, I didn't know anything as a kid. I was confused also why the first 3 look so much better than the... Like, before I knew that's when it released first, I was like, why does the prequels look so much better than these? So, yeah. Here, we have the second best Star Wars movie, best in this trilogy. The Empire Strikes Back. Really great sequel. Looking really good. I need to stop dropping these dang tapes. I'm going to break them. I feel like something moving around there. Probably because I broke it. This one was interesting because it wasn't directed by George Lucas anymore. And this one wasn't either, so this is cool. This is that's a good one. And then I think this one had like the biggest changes just in the Jabba's palace scene alone. Like this was insane. Looks insanely bad. Return of the Jedi. It was probably my favorite as a kid, but growing up I saw the value in these 2 more. But this is still really good. I don't know. How long are these? I don't remember them being too long. Star Wars movies are like never long. Like it's over 2 hours long. So like when I watched The Last Jedi, probably now I'm different, but like. When I watched The Last Jedi, like, for the first years after it came out, like, I didn't feel that length for it. Like, it was just, like, just kind of there. Like, you know? Like, it didn't feel like too long. I mean, it was obviously long because it had so much going on, but, yeah. So this is really cool. A really cool little collection we have here. It makes a funny noise, and I love it. This is my favorite VHS tape. It makes a funny noise when you put it on. So, yeah, I have more VHSs, so let's go get those. Alright, so we have a stack of clamshells over here, and it's really tough. Probably another one, but I'm afraid they're going to fall, but we'll go through this. First off, I got a lot of these from grandparents' family, so 101 Dalmatians. This is, like, tearing apart, man. Like, this looks awful. Like, I'm about to take the paper out. But, yeah, this one is, I mean, it's good. It's a good movie. Nothing too special about it, other than it's my first one in my collection. Because it has the number 1 in it. So yeah, not much to say. Not the best movie in the world, but they're pretty good. Now we want to talk about good movies. Aladdin. Aladdin's the best Disney movie. Better than The Lion King. Smite me. Aladdin is good. There's not much to say. It's just really great. So I'm happy to have this VHS. Boom, Aladdin. Good. I haven't seen this in a while. Animals in the Outfield. He's got Christopher Lloyd, so it's good. It's a really sweet story, is what I remember, but yeah, not too much to say. I don't think it's even on Disney Plus anymore. At least it wasn't when we had to watch it. But I don't remember how we watched it, but we did somehow. We got Babe. I haven't seen Babe in a really long time. All I remember is That'll Do, Pig. That'll do. That's the Shrek line. This is also like a pretty cute story. It was not directed by George Miller. He did the screenplay. He produced it. Sure, he did some other stuff, but he directed the sequel. So, Babe. Oh, I gotta hold on. This is right. Babe. Was I holding it upside down the entire time? I'm sorry if I did. Beauty and the Beast, timeless classic. Really good Disney movie. Like, growing up, and you'll definitely see this later in the video. Like, growing up, I was always like, this movie has princess. I hate it. Like, every boy. But now, I'm a cinephile, and I find these types of movies really good. So Beauty and the Beast is definitely one of them, which I find really good. And there's definitely another one which I like better than Beauty and the Beast, which is later on the list. So, yeah. We got A Bug's Life, which I categorize under the Bees because Bug's Life. So, I mean, I'm sure that's where a lot of people would put him, but if it's not, just yell at me. I'm holding it upside down. I'm sorry. I forgot I have to put it like this. So, yeah. You know another Pixar movie? There you go. You're right. Alright, this one has Heimlich on the cover, and I like Heimlich. This is from my grandparents' house, so. So, yeah, I never knew my mom grew up with that movie. Interesting. We got Mighty Ducks 2. I don't have the first one. My grandparents do, but it's like, I don't need any more VHSs, so I was like, give me this one, because I like this one the best, and it's a clamshell, so why not? So, I don't know. The only reason I can really watch them if I bring them back, so I might do that sometimes. Duck Power. D2. The third one is just weird. Don't watch the third one. You're really not getting anything from that one. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. The Emperor's New Groove. This one's just really fun. Kronk is like the best thing ever. It's amazing how well he does. So it's cool to have this thing, this little tape thing. I keep holding it the wrong way. We got timeless classics again. We got E.T. Steven Spielberg. And yeah, this one doesn't. This one like. Oh yeah, mine's weird. This is also from my mom's mom. Okay, is it? Okay, I don't know where I put that. But there was like a coupon in here for like, they expired like 20 years ago for like Del Taco or something. So I also have another tape. I forgot to read it out, but it has the green on it for some reason. I don't know where it is. I think it's somewhere over there with the other tapes, but I do have 2 copies of VT. Fox and the Hound, pretty sweet story. I like it. I think it came out 1981, right? It's only 83 minutes. Jeez, it's done in like a day. If you ever watch a movie. So yeah. I always forget if it's 80 or 81. I think it's 81. Shouldn't it say on here? I don't know. I think it is 81 though. We're gonna go with that. Next up, one of the best movies of all time, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I mean, it's literally just me. That's me. Like, I'm quite literally the Grinch that stole Christmas. None of you believe that was me. That's me. That's me right there. I stole Christmas. There was a movie about me. That's me. Okay? Okay. The Grinch is my spirit animal. I am the Grinch. Why? Okay, this bugged me. The case itself is green. They made green tapes. I know this because my grandparents have one. They made green tapes. Why is the Grinch tape not green? I know the rest of the case is green. I know you could have done it. That's a missed opportunity. I'm happy about this green case though. This is cool, but like seriously, you had the ability to make green tapes. Make the Grinch green, dang it. I love Jonah, the VeggieTales movie. I have no reason to own this other than it's just amazing to have. So, yeah. Literally no reason other than for the memes. We got another good Disney movie. We got The Lion King. I didn't say it was bad. I just said The Lion's better. So yeah, let's put it in the light there. So, yeah, this one's good. This one's like the highest selling VHS movie ever, so... My copy might have something wrong with it because it wouldn't like play from the beginning. It only play from like the Hakuna Matata scene and wouldn't like go back further. But here's the movie I was talking about. The cinephile in me. I really love The Little Mermaid. Like, it's actually like on par with like some of the other like. I think it's like a 9 out of 10. I love this movie. So, this one definitely looks the weirdest on my shelf because like Beauty and the Beast is kind of like its own. Like it just. I don't know. I just feel like this is like the one that like. Someone comes over to my VHS collection. Do you have The Little Mermaid? You little girl. I was like, no, I'm a cinephile, you dumb nuts. It's only 83 minutes, too. So, this is the Classics edition. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. I didn't watch this one this year, actually. Interesting. Like, I didn't know this was that long. I thought it was like an hour. It was like 70 minutes. Yeah, three cute stories. Yeah, it's like a TV movie, so. But I still really like it. The Prince of Egypt. That's a really good movie. Oh, this is where I first watched it, actually, on VHS, so this is kind of cool to see. This was directed by 3 people, and it shows. It was really good. There you go. Prince of Egypt. On a completely unrelated note, The Return of Jafar. I bought this from my brother. It's one of the, I mean, if I say better direct-to-DVD sequels, people will imply that I like this, but I mean, better, or like, it's next to 1 out of 10s, right? So, that I haven't and do not want to see. It's only 66 minutes long. Like, jeez. The TV movie was longer than this. Alright, we have Richie Rich. It's a movie where the Home Alone kid has a lot of money. I don't have too much to say about it. So, yeah. We got Space Jam. Of course, you all know I love the Looney Tunes. And, yeah. So, this is a really... I'm sure this VHS sold pretty well. I mean, for kids at least. And actually, we have a weird little thing. You would think this is Toy Story. And the case is. But when I went to buy it and open it at home, I was treated to Toy Story 2. Come on. And I like Toy Story 2. Not as much as the first one. So I'd much rather have the first one, but, well, yeah. So that's my VHS collection. That's all of it. So, yeah. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.